How's it going? So I'm here with the new week, new lab clear, and we have a new loot table. So it's pretty exciting. We've got the bulwark set in here. It's probably a set I won't use, but I'll collect anyways because I like to have as much as I can for, well, the duraluminum stuff I've been collecting lots of, and definitely have a lot of the pincushion chest. I would say that's from that 1 week of farming. But we're in here getting the bulwark chest and a few other pieces from that. I'm still using the Drunken Idaho setup. This week I might switch it to one of the other setups. We'll see how the PvP goes this week. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop this just because I want to expedite clear a little bit. Oh, it's this place. Wait for prescient strike to go on. This guy came in fast. Now, I'm trying to figure out the poise damage mechanics a little bit in the Discord, so I'm wondering if anybody else has some insight. But it does look like there's a damage. You see the damage that went through? There's definitely a damage component to poise because I've killed heavies with a knee charge. Alright, so whenever these waves come out, you want to lead off with a crippling strike. Well, this is only one guy, so it's not a big deal. But usually when a group of mobs comes out, you're going to want to do crippling strike and get the AoE crippling on them. Get all in there. Alright. Hey, what's up, buddy? Not much. Just chilling today. We got a new set to get. I would rate this lab as relatively easy. You don't really have too much standing in the way. And let's see, there we go. I do like the layouts though. I wish we could build this for our base. Wouldn't this be sick? So I don't know when the PTR is gonna go live. One of the most interesting things that I want to see. Well, that guy just appeared naked when he first came out there. That's gonna be a one shot. This is gonna be a 2-shot. Now, the biggest change I think I want to see. Now, this is where the forge set's coming into play, right here. Yeah, just soak it all up there, buddy. Come on in. A little railing in the way, my only weakness. Forge set, yep. Nice little shower. Nice little flame bath shower, no problemo. Alright. That hit me. That's alright. I don't care. Because I can E-charge right through that. Alright. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Just want to do a nice easy run here. And that should have been a 2-shot. Oh, there you go. See, there's that poise damage for you. Still trying to figure that out. Is it mitigated by armor? Probably is, right? Because it says it's 100 and some damage on knee charge. What is it on knee charge? I got up to 195, almost 200. It says poise damage 160. Just a little group that came out of there. Now we can get both these guys dispatched really easy with that proc like that. Blind fire parry. Nice and easy. This run's nice and easy. I like this one because you got a lot of angles. Oh, I missed you. Alright, come on in. Oh, yeah. Wait for that prescient strike. Yep, there we go. You get it twice in a row. He's dead. Nice and easy. Get it off the crippling. Didn't get taken. Maybe that's the way to go. You can get back in a knee charge. 2-shot. Nice and easy. Alright. That was that wave. Easy. Now, you know what's fun, though, is PvPing in this place, because it's got multiple zone areas. Whoa, this 2 snipers? It is. I gotta get back there and take out these guys. Get the double attack. Oh boy. Now the one thing that's gonna change with the patch is the way that rockets work. I'm really curious to see how that is. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Sometimes you gotta adapt. Don't you shove me. This guy was trying to shove me. It's the best move. Honestly, I wish I had a shove. I do kind of have a shove. I have a knee shove. I have what we call a knee shove. This guy is really trying to kill me. Now, if you notice, when I do this confidence buff, right here, confidence, that is mitigating damage after my shield breaks. So when my shield is up, the only thing that's affecting my shield mitigation is resistance to drain and energy regeneration. Oh. Now he didn't dodge out of that. That sniper is not programmed to do that, I guess. Now this is a nice little tuck spot. We can go right back over here. Is there another mob? Oh, that's why. This was just one room to clear through. I see. Let's go down here. Forgot about that. Oh, I missed. I missed. I rarely miss, but when it happens, it's devastating. That should have been a parry. Come on. Now, some of these things they can shoot through. There we go. Nice and easy. That would have looked a lot more cinematic if I landed a knee charge. Oh, missed an explosion. Come on. Oh, he's just blocking everything. All right, whatever, buddy. Come on. There we go. You gotta hit those parries. You miss a parry, it's devastating. Absolutely devastating. Same with the knee charge. You gotta hit those knee charges. Man, there was last week at F7, sometimes there would be a double wave that comes. What? I just was talking about a double wave coming out of F7. What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that, huh? Silly game. Huh. I'm like, there's this double wave of scouts that came out in F7. That's what I was trying to say. Double wave of scouts came out. That's hilarious. Can't believe that. So I guess you won't be able to blind fire after the patch. I can't test it out because on the PTR they don't give you a max character. They gotta level up. It's so stupid. They definitely need to change that. Alright, have that guy. Just take it. Gotta get those guys killed. Alright. Come on. That guy's gonna choose to shoot me. Okay. Come on. Don't let them shoot me. Body block him. Oh, I got hit by that. Knee charge out of that. So one thing I like about knee charge, you can break yourself out of things. And when you get crippling strike, you can still knee charge. Whoop. Oh, we got another wave that came early. Hold on, I'm gonna bust spice mode. How about that, game? What do you think about that? Come on. Come on. Attack the enemy. What's that? patch all of those guys relatively quickly. Now that looked like I did more damage than any of them. Alright. Oh, we still got these guys down here. We got sitting over here. We got sitting right here. Get that buff.
They're coming.
Nice and easy. Easy. Okay, now let me get over to the last door. Quick. That should have been double attack. Was it? Oh, these scouts. This is not good. A lot of scouts. Gotta kill them. Oh shit, shit, shit. Look at the angles these have on them. Can I get my stamina back? What? No, I buried him and he fucking... That was bullshit. No. Oh my god, no. It took the cooldown. Oh no, it did. Oh. Alright, alright. Oh my god, can you die?
Shields up. Enemy cloud.
Shit. Holy fuck. Oh, a nice little safe spot. Hey. One at a time. Why did that take so much stamina?
I got it.
Okay, a little maneuverability here. Reload this. Dead with knee charge. Okay. Oh, they came out early again. Where's this melee? Go through withdrawals or something. Hey, how'd it go? let's grab that intel. I think that's the last one I need. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing over here? These scouts, I'm just rocket blasting them now. You know why? Because they're going to take that ability away potentially on the PTR from me. I don't know. I have to go. I tried to test on the PTR, but I got to make a new character from scratch, so it's going to take a while to get up to rockets. They said they gave people that had a pre-existing character, so I'm also going to leave my character up on the PTR just in case. To see if, like, for the next iteration, then I can have a character that they give money to or whatever. That's what I think they said. Is there another guy somewhere? There is. Are all the waves just coming out all at once? Nope, we gotta do more. That's a grip of you. You shoved me. You know what I do to people who shove me? I give them the rockets. Ah! Just quit throwing rocks at me. Gotta get at least one in.
Eyes on target.
2. They're just circling. That's fine. Come on. No! Okay, I might be able to get... Nope. Could have got that off. Go! Why is my guy walking so slow? I couldn't even knee charge that. Oh my god. Oh, oh shit, oh shit. This is not good. Oh my god, why is there so many? No, 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 get out, get out, get out, get out. Holy shit. Knee charge out of there. Hello, Thrive. Is it broken? Why didn't Thrive proc? It was on, my buff was on. Great, I'm gonna have to test that. Is it because I was on fire? Oh my god. And look, these is all these guys right here, these scouts. I don't understand why Thrive didn't heal me right there. Okay, let's see if it does it again. Oh my god, just run. Okay, Thrive should initiate. Alright, there, it initiated. Let's see how back. It should take me all the way up. There, see, it's going, it's going. All the way up. Thrive should go all the way up. Yeah. Alright. Alright, it brought. Okay, so Thrive is working. Fucking parry. Nice and easy. Just working my way through. Boy, this one has been a little weird this week because they keep coming out early. All the waves. I don't even know if it makes like a noise. Not too shabby. Oh, that was it? Hey, I thought you fixed this, Funcom. Hey, what the heck? I cleared all those waves. This is supposed to be fixed. Where's my bulwark set? The mobs are already respawned. So what's the wait time gonna be here? 10 minutes maybe? I'm gonna time it. We're gonna find out. Well, that's expected, I guess. Classic Funcom. That was at least the full time to clear through. The mobs were all spawned when I got here. I guess I should have looked in here to see if the chest had spawned. I didn't really think to do that. But I guess while I'm waiting for this to spawn. So some things about the build. This is the standard Drunken IDAHO setup. I thought Thrive was not working. I have to go back and review the footage because it was sitting low for quite a bit of time. I don't know if the fire was preventing it. Maybe my time, it wasn't 5 seconds yet. I have to check. But then when I let it sit there, it definitely regenerated. And it should go all the way to 100% health or more. You know, depending on if you have trauma recovery or not. Now, I don't slot trauma recovery. Usually, this self-healing and recovery are enough to multiply into Thrive on Danger. Going through severe withdrawals here. Oh, I got the research. You can get the last research. I think that's everything. Still have 30 intel somehow. Anyways, so now last week tested out Eye of the Storm. It's pretty good. I don't prefer it because I do think there's some oh shit moments where you need to break out of stuff, so that's where Suspensor Blast comes in handy. You know, if I were to slot something different, I think maybe you could go Weirding Step in for Suspensor Blast. That's a fun setup that I've run before. So now I run the Poison Tolerance high because I'm also using the Forge set. So this is the gear. You got Forge helmet, Idaho's charge, Forge pants, Circuit gauntlets, Forge boots, Young Sparky, full suspensor, adaptive Holtzman. This was the new shield from last week. We got Helix pick. Now I don't really use the guns, but sometimes I do. In PvP I'll shoot and I'll do the snipe in Ancient's Way. So now going long blade build this week, same as last week with Drunken IDAHO setup. My disappointment is immeasurable. Like, the mobs are spawned again. Those are the two front melee mobs. I cleared through. They had the last final wave. Granted, those waves were coming out bugged as hell. I barely heard any audibles. Well, and part of the reason I do these lab runs is I just want to see each week if anything new is broken or is working. I mean, this is clearly, so we're in G3 right now. G3. Full clear. There should be a new bulwark set. They said they're adding instant loot. So, on top of all of that, instant loot, the new 45-minute timer, which it should have been. And then they spawn the chest after the final wave or whatever. Well, nothing here. Nothing here. Now, I've also seen some people talk about having Shigawire as a you know, something to put on the toolkit bar. I don't know if I would want that because first, I already am scrunched for space. I don't like fitting anything more in there. And two, if you give Shigawire or Shigawire Claw to your ability or your item bar, then everybody is gonna have the only other movement, which is knee charge. Literally everybody's just gonna have knee charge instead of Shiga. It's gonna homogenize things. So this is also part of this talent tree that Shigawire is affected by battle hardened. It wouldn't make sense to make it an item, I don't think. Now, also, I've seen some people not slotting Bindu Dodge. I personally really like Bindu Dodge. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm taking fire constantly when I'm parrying. So that just gives you an extra second and a half or however, that's pretty quick to completely avoid the darts. So I definitely think it's beneficial. This poison tolerance, I would say, is for dueling if you got the forge set to use it. Yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. I haven't decided if I'm going to go the meta build this week or any iteration for outdoor PvP. And, you know, last week was so busy on my server. I was going to start a character on Harmony, but just for fun. But I ended up not getting around to that because there was so many people PvPing on my server. It was just so much fun. So, all right, now really, realistically, I want to give this 10 minutes. Not gonna have much time before more people show up. This is just the early morning. I already built my base and got that out of the way. Oh yeah, and I forgot. So I don't know if anybody was in the same boat, but I had done all the content for the Lost Harvest DLC, and I was wondering where the Chapter 2 stuff was, and it didn't get initiated for me until literally like 2 days ago when I landed in a flight path. I hadn't gone all week to a flight path, and a little bat flew into my hand and initiated a cutscene. And apparently that was the Chapter 2 stuff. I hadn't even done it, so I did that all last week. It was a pretty cool questline, actually, with like the espionage and somebody poisoning the council. I thought that was pretty cool, actually. You know, it wasn't too long. There was a lot of flying back and forth between Arakeen and Harko, which wasn't necessarily ideal, but I liked it. I want to see. I really like Xantara's character, so I want to get his still suit. I will wear that in PvP. If we could get Xantara's still suit, I'll wear that in PvP. The thing is badass. Badass looking. This is incredible. So yeah, we've been discussing a lot of nice builds on the build Discord, and one of the things that I wanted to mention too is that, you know, with builds, and especially in this game, there is a lot of viable options, and at the end of the day, it's whatever you can make work yourself with your skill set in the moment. Obviously, there's then some things you can reformat in a way that it's usable by everybody in a general sense, regardless of skill level, and there can be special builds tailored that way. I would say, and I think there's a couple of you in the Discord that would agree, like Mega, for example, been talking about how there's probably like a set of 5 or 6 abilities and techniques, and all of those are top candidates. And each of those has its own place to be swapped in and out in different circumstances. Disciplined breathing, even trauma recovery combined with thrive on danger. Center of mass, manipulate instability, combining those two. When the hell to even slot thrive on danger at all? Prana Bindu. So, and there's no definitive answer. What is the best setup? Because they only give us three slots here and 3 slots here, and there's so many choices, there's going to be a lot of combinations, a lot of permutations. So it's really about how you, and I wish we were talking about it too. I wish we had dual specialization or another, you know, they had that in World of Warcraft, dual specialization, and something that I could swap. You know, I would want to run a ranged or outdoor build, and then I go into a lab, I switch to the lab melee build. Now I understand what it does to limit you and how it creates those moments where you have to stick with it for that engagement. You can't just go swap it out depending on what you run into. Which, if you could argue that that could even homogenize things a little bit, give you the ability to. When you have to lock into it, you have to commit. And then you have to think about the build a little bit differently. All right, I have to be a hybrid, a versatile build because I'm going to come across different scenarios. So, really, at the end of the day, it's about what you want to do and what you want to use and what you have the most fun with. There's certainly things that in PvE you can dial in and calculate what's more successful, what helps you survive better. PvP, there's a little bit more variability. You don't really know what you're going to come across. You don't know the skill level of the person you're fighting. The circumstances change. The environment changes. So that sort of dynamic nature is what keeps the game alive, though, in a way, with the PvP. You never know what you're going to get. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to get is the new bulwark set if it never spawns. I want to see this through, but I don't know if I could keep this here for an hour or two. Okay, I'm gonna go say hi to the wife, and then I'm gonna be back. Can't believe it still hasn't spawned. Oh my god. This is egregious funcom. Was somebody just waiting in here while I cleared? But shouldn't the last mobs initiate the spawn? I'm so confused. Like, there's supposed to be loot here. Hello? gonna whittle this scanner down to the bone, just trying to figure out what's going on. Those are the 2 melee guys in the front that have already spawned again. Like, is this gonna wait for them to spawn at the back? Is that what's happening right here? Because this is egregious! Now, I do like this sword. I don't know if you noticed the skin. The skin on Halleck's pick is this one. Sword of the 7 Sorrows. There's also that one. That just looks like a cricket paddle. What other research did I not do? I didn't think you could get intel. What? I didn't have that? Wait, why do I still... Oh yeah, that's a bug. Nope. Why does it still say I have 30 intel? I just spent that. What the hell? I don't understand what's going on. Oh yeah. Can you please get my chest here? Alright, let's just do some shadow boxing. Nothing else to do. Yeah, I was trying to practice that thing to get out of stuff with Suspensor Blast, but it basically is just like you're using it. It's either like you're gonna get it fully off using it or cancel the animation. So well, you know, I just want to thank everybody too that's been in the Discord sharing the builds. Pride's Lands, great content creators in there. He's got the melee tech video that was really good. Some of it, one of them we already knew, and that was the Suspensor Blast parry, but the other one that was interesting was the one where they were retaliating out of Crippling Strike, and I tried to replicate that, but not to great success. You know, I've actually come across people using Retaliate. I've tried to use it myself. I just can't make it work in the flow of combat that well. Maybe it needs more practice, but I was having a little difficulty with it. I think it's safe to say it's nearing the 10-minute mark. With no loot. I have to see this through, right? I have to see this through. Surprised no one's come over here yet. You got a free clear to an empty chest. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to do that? Always carry a pair of binoculars. What's going on over there? I used to love going around. I mean, I do solo the deep desert mostly anyways, but like going around the cliffs and just kind of like looking with the binoculars, seeing where people were. Do a little recon. You know, it'd be really nice if that chest spawned. This is still an issue. I'm gonna write a letter, handwritten letter in crayon to John Q. Funcom about this, that's for sure. Got some nice designs on the side. What are those symbols? Just random symbols? What am I doing? Why am I doing that? I'm bored. I'm just like... Alright. Maybe if I... Think positive thoughts. No. Could I compel this? Do I have compel? I could get compel. Now, I've heard some people talking about another build, too, that's Shigawire, Gravmine, Compel. Or somebody in the group was using Compel and pulling them into the Gravmine, or using it when they were in the Gravmine so they couldn't dash. Now, you can't dash in the Gravmine, but if you Compel, you won't be able to shoot the Gravmine either, which is interesting. Yeah, the biggest thing I'm not sure about the rocket change. So does that mean I'm not gonna I can't fire? I can't press this trigger unless it locks on. So it will never you will never be able to fire a rocket anymore. I mean, that's just I feel like that's a really weird change. It just makes the rockets feel weird. What game have you ever not been able to fire a rocket just like at your feet? I should be able to fire a rocket point blank at my feet if I want to. Like that, I am a free man. I should be able to. Well, we haven't found the freeman yet, but I should be able to do that, right? Like I feel like if I can't fire a rocket at my feet, then I don't know what kind of world I'm living in. I don't even know if I'm gonna carry the rocket. Like I like carrying the rockets because that's your only thing to go take on an ornithopter. You can shoot at it. Like I like having the rocket launcher. Nobody's at G3. Nobody's here at the chest. How could there was nobody here? I scanned the area. So this chest has been down since before I got here. Which either means it's about to spawn or it's stuck on some weird timer that is way long. I'm wondering if it's just gonna wait for the mobs, just all the mobs to respawn. This is unreal. Dehydration capture? In what? I'm not wearing a still suit. If I really look inside. My wife is gonna kill me. We have to go to the post office soon. Come on, chest. I'm gonna get wife aggro here. This is no joke. Honestly, I'd rather have to deal with PvP there right now than just wait. Please. Are we going on 20 minutes? Maybe if I log in and out. No, what if that ports me out? No, I mean, it wouldn't log my character out. I would just come in and right back out. I have 9 vehicles. That seems a little bit much, doesn't it? Classic G3. Classic. I don't know what I expected. Oh, come on, Fun Cop. Give me the bulwark set. I'm not even gonna use it. I use scout armor. I like the way it looks. I like this shawl cloak thing. I don't want to lose it. This was the quest that I did yesterday. Well, this is a bust. Fun come. Am I just gonna have to run the lab again out of boredom? Wait, where do those guys go? There was 2 dudes there. Where did those mobs go? Oh, there they are. I keep hoping every time I go around that corner, there's just gonna be the cosmic icon, but no. So if you guys didn't know that, you can look around, and this showed red on this side, I wouldn't be able to go back in. Is that a skeleton? Damn. I'm worried. So like those 2 mobs over there. Are they tied to the chest spawn? Surely not, right? Like this chest should have a timer. It's got to spawn. What mobs are way back over there? Did I come from over there? It kind of snakes around like this, right? I don't understand. Maybe I'm tripping out. Paranoid. I mean, it's only a matter of time before somebody lands over here, and I'm gonna have to duke it out, which I don't mind. That's actually a little exciting. Any of the regulars on? Yep. Those have to be the 2 entrance melee, right? Because I didn't miss any mobs, did I? Was there mobs that were over there? Let's see where those mobs are. Hey, where are you going? Hey, get back here. What? Alright. Shit, I don't remember where I came from. Alright, those 2 mobs are done. There should be no more mobs anywhere. Nope. Didn't have any impact whatsoever. Now, at the very least, this should be a 45-minute timer, right? So even if right when I got here, somebody had just looted it, it should only be 45 minutes before this thing respawns. How do you do? Is there a way to do emotes? Well, this sucks. No loot. Yeah. 2 more points, gonna finish this off. I mean, this is assuming this is working and then heavy weapons is working. This may change if they're nerfing rockets. I'll have to test it once that PTR patch releases. So some things might be changing with the build. Just a little bit. Yep. This is the state of the game right now. So if they make this change in Deep Desert and all the loot is distributed, right now I'm trying to get 2 pieces that have a 66% chance. When they spread this out, it's gonna be a crapshoot. You're gonna be sitting here waiting for this to spawn, and it's gonna be a crapshoot for the loot. You know what it's going to be really good for is people just starting out in the DD, and the whole loot table is all distributed everywhere, and they just go anywhere, and you get loot. That's going to be a really good. But if you're going to try and target farm anything, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Now, that might revitalize the market, the auction house. That would be something that could do that. I can't believe this chest is down like this. This has to be a bug. I did a full clear through. All the mobs were up. I just failed to check if the chest was up when I first got here. Nothing's up right now. I'm gonna finish waiting here. I'll mention in the comments or in the description how long exactly it took for the loot to spawn. So stay tuned. All right, thanks for joining.